know how this sounds. I need you to believe me.
What's the weirdest thing that one could think of? Teenagers? A little more. Mutants? Let's add to it. Ninjas? But wait, turtles! Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird created one of our most beloved childhood comic books, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which follows 4 baby turtles who became sentient due to a radioactive ooze, along with an older rat whom they consider their master, Master Splinter. But before you jog through your memory lane, hear me out. Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon Animation Studios have announced a new movie in 2020 which reboots the adventures of Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo and Raphael as we follow them through their comedic encounters with villains. We also get to see swift ninja moves that have enthralled all of us since they came on screen in the 1980s. And with Seth Rogen being one of the main producers, we surely can expect great things from this one. Here's what we know about Seth Rogen's upcoming TMNT movie, Mutant Mayhem, and its release date, story, actors, and everything else in between. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
Wellington Sunday! It's those pesky turtles!
License and registration.
What? Paramount Pictures has announced the new release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, on August 4th, 2023. It has spiked excitement among many turtle fans around the world. Originally created by legendary cartoonists Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, one of the most popular and mighty stories of the Ninja Turtles was published first in TMNT comic in 1884. Our favorite turtles have made their appearance in 6 theatrical movies. In the early 90s, they starred in 3 live-action films, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 1990, TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze in 1991, and TMNT 3 in 1993. The film featured various costumes to make the turtles as badass and ninja-like as possible. The movies have been well made with the contribution of various actors and a hell of quality production teams. Platinum Dunes, Paramount Pictures, and Nickelodeon Movies have produced a reboot that was released in 2014 with the same title, TMNT. A sequel of this is TMNT Out of Shadows in 2016, where the computer animation and performances of Alan Ritchson and Megan Fox have been remarkable. It has also gained huge success of $245.6 million all over the world. After 4 years, the CEO of Paramount Pictures, Brian O'Robbins, announced an animated film that would focus on the teenage aspects of our beloved Ninja Turtles. Mutant Mayhem is just that. For the first time in TMNT, the iconic characters will be voiced by much younger actors. Nickelodeon Movies and Paramount Pictures are productions of the movie, but fans are more excited as Seth Rogen is producing it through Point Grey Pictures. His take on the new concept to portray the Teen Turtles will be adding better characteristics and quirks to the characters. Though the plot still remains a mystery, we have explored the previous turtle adaptations to some assumptions. TMNT always leaned towards mutants, so in Mutant Mayhem we are expecting other mutant characters from the early films and TV series. There is a possibility that the antagonist is any of the mutants who appeared earlier. We are surely expecting fierce April O'Neil and her love interest Casey Jones, as they have been allies with the Turtles in previous ventures. Sensei Master Splinter cannot be absent, as the Turtles are likely to require his lessons in the mission. But will it really be a TMNT movie without Foot Clan and Shredder's ruthless appearance? Mutant Mayhem will most likely introduce a new antagonist, but Shredder will still visit his turtle group nemesis. This speculation is only based on our best guesses and the characters that are most likely to appear. As the release date comes closer, the mysteries shall unfold. Jeff Rowe's direction with the great Brendan O'Brien's screenplay, The Mutant Mayhem, will surely be chaotic and thrilling. The animation is being provided by Micros Image and Cinesight, and they will be working with CG animation featuring the 2D style of liveliness among the characters. This will be similar to Sony Pictures' Into the Spider-Verse in 2018. Being one of his favorite childhood movies, Rowe is also emotionally invested in this project. He has drawn a couple of doodles in his school notebook as a teenager, which is being used as an inspiration. Seth Rogen is known for his humorous input throughout the movie. But on a serious note, Rogen has disclosed the themes of the film could be similar to The Fabelmans, which is a fictionalized coming-of-age story that was directed by Steven Spielberg. James Weaver's production will be touching on action aspects of Mutant Mayhem. Being lifelong fans, we are waiting for this action-packed movie where our loved characters will be exploring the teen era of their lives. This surely sparks joy as our childhood mementos are about to come to life again.
The plan. Master Leonardo gave me a mission.
Find the key, stop the...
Cast of the movie: Surprisingly, the cast of the third installment in this franchise comprises teenagers and young adults. As for the main cast, Leonardo is played by Dylan O'Brien, Donatello by Igby Riney, Cody Christian as Michelangelo, and Tom Holland as Raphael. James Marsden will be playing Master Splinter, who is like a father figure and mentor to the Turtles, and Sienna Agodong as April O'Neil. Reportedly, Ryan Potter will act as vigilante Casey Jones, who shares a friendly rivalry with Raphael and is an ally. This is an interesting choice to cast young people for voice acting, which has never happened before in the franchise. And for this, we have to thank Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, and James Weaver, who are producing the movie via their production company, Point Grey Films. In the past, characters have always been voiced by adults, the likes of Johnny Knoxville, Sean Astin, Corey Feldman, and Rob Paulson, who have been fan favorites since the beginning and have given us so many memories of the Turtles kicking ass on screen. Jeff Rowe will serve as the film's director, with Kyla Spears working with him as co-director. Rogen stated in the interview with Collider that since he has always done movies related to the teenage experience and has started his career with Freaks and Geeks, a teenage comedy drama series, he believes this movie will do well with the fans and audience due to teenage relatability with the voice actors and the expressions used in the movie.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja
Release date. Paramount Pictures has announced April 4, 2023 as the release date for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, which has actually moved up from April 11, 2023, as announced on Twitter by the managing director of Fandango, Eric Davis. Along with the third installment in the franchise, multiple spin-offs are also in the works. Nickelodeon Films will be making them for online platforms, specifically for Paramount Plus. Rumors state that these spin-offs could be villain-centric, shifting the focus away from the protagonists and following through the never-explored backstories of many villains. There are no name drops, but we can definitely expect to see two classic adversaries in the form of the Shredder and Krang. Michael Bay will be directing another live-action movie reboot, adding to his 2014 and 2016 releases, and hopefully we can see better work from him compared to the previous ones, which were not well received by the fans due to poor reviews and weak sales, reflecting his work in the Transformer franchise. So fellow TMNT enthusiasts, we have some extraordinary adventures to look forward to.
We're going to enjoy this.
Conclusion. 2023 is seemingly shaping up into a good year for various movie releases, some reboots of the classics and some originals. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have always been a part of our childhood that we have fond memories of, and personally, we can't wait to see them on the big screen, kicking ass and eating cheesy pizza, with their master teaching them ways to deal with their identity and skills better as time goes by. Whether it be fighting villains in the underground or bickering amongst themselves for the last slice of that delicious pizza or the wise lessons of the master, all we can do is sit back and laugh wholeheartedly and come out of the theaters with happy memories.
What are those?
Teenagers.
Mutants.
Ninjas.
Turtles.
Marvelous verdict. Looking at the cast, the film is turning out to be immensely promising. Dylan O'Brien and Tom Holland are proven actors with their beautiful voices and acting. While there is no release footage or trailer teaser released by the studio, the plot itself is interesting. What can be better than watching our childhood favorites grow in front of our eyes on screen, fumbling around with the concept of their teenage identity and finding their place in the crime-fighting world? We all have been through a similar experience, and we think this will make us root for the characters more with all our hearts. The directing and production crew are also one of the best, with big names on board, so expect a hearty, gritty and entertaining watch this April 2023 in your nearest movie theaters. The directing and production crew are also one of the best, with big names on board, so expect a hearty, gritty and entertaining watch this April 2023 in your nearest movie theaters. So while we catch up on the lore of our beloved adolescent crime-fighting turtles, we bid you adieu till the next one. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.
The rest of the world we saved is pretty great too.
All right, everybody, look up here.